Hey guys, I am back with an update on how I'm doing post-op, almost 2 months after my lower 3-on-6 surgery. I'm so happy. I am so happy with the results. I will be exactly 2 months out on, I believe it's Sunday. Sunday is December the 6th. I had surgery on October the 6th. So I am almost exactly 2 months post op. Okay. Something that I've been wanting to do is to compare the cost between my upper mini implant snap-in denture surgery versus the lower 3-on-6 surgery. What's the cost difference, okay? Um, I paid $6,000 for my upper. I've got 6 mini implants on top and a snap-in denture. The lower 3-on-6 permanent arch was around 15,000, okay? Kind of a big difference there. However, there are some things that I think that I have discovered that I think are important, and that I think you need to keep in mind when you're trying to make a decision on what might be best for you. When I had the upper implant snap and denture surgery, first thing, I paid $6,000 prior to surgery. Okay, that covered my implant surgery, extractions, temporary, and my permanent snap-in. However, I had impressions made to get my permanent snap-in in, it was like March of 2018, okay? I did not get the permanent snap-in denture delivered to me until August of 2018, okay? When I got my permanent, I came home, wore it, and I noticed that it just wasn't fitting right. Um, I felt like at that point that they did the impressions way too early. There was too much of a gap of time between the time that I had impressions done and the delivery of the final permanent snap-in. So the denture, it just wasn't fitting right. There was some rocking that was going on, I believe it was this side. So I made an appointment and I went back to the dentist. My situation was kind of a little different because the dentist that did my implant surgery, he retired like right after my surgery, and a new dentist came in and took over. Of course, the new dentist was responsible for finishing out my treatment and delivering the permanent snap-in denture. However, like I said, when I got that final, it just wasn't fitting right. Come to find out, I needed a hard reline on the denture. You would think that should have been their responsibility because of the way things were done, but I had to eat the cost on that. He wasn't going to take care of it for me. So right off the bat, I get this permanent snap-in denture, August of 2018, and I'm back in their office the next month paying for a hard reline on this upper snap-in denture. And it's not cheap. At that time, I had some dental insurance through my job. Um, it paid, I think, 50% of it. I still had to pay like $140 out of pocket, but had I not had insurance, it was going to cost over $300. Okay, so now I'm up to about $6,300 on this upper snap-in. Okay, kind of fast forward to the summer of 2020, this summer or spring. Everything, once I had that hard reline right after I got it, things went pretty well. And then we get to March or April of 2020, and I noticed I started having some of the same issues again with the upper, mainly on this side. It just wasn't tight. It just wasn't fitting right. Okay, so I get in and I get an appointment with the gentleman that actually made my upper snap-in. And I had to have another hard reline, and at this time I went ahead and had to have the O-rings changed out. Total cost of all that was almost $1,000. Probably just a little bit less than that. So now the cost of my upper is cost me about, I'd say $7,300 over time. Okay, so 7,300 versus the 15,000 for the lower permanent. Also, over time, you will have to have your O-rings switched out. Those wear out pretty rapidly from the snapping in and out of your denture. So you can see with the snap-in denture, you're going to be accruing cost as time goes on. It doesn't just stop at what you pay initially for surgery. There's not one person that I know that has had implant surgery, snap-in dentures, or 3-on-6 permanent bridges that has had a lot of money. We've all just been very determined. We all knew that this was what we wanted. We developed a plan and we followed through with the plan. So, and that's something that you can do too. You have to remain positive. I think the first most important thing to do is to find you a good dentist. Take this in steps. Find you a good dentist, okay? Call and schedule an appointment. Go in for a consultation. Get your quote. And then focus on the financial aspect of this. Once you've got your quote, if you know that you want to stick with this dentist and you know this is what you want, the procedure you want, then you start getting a plan. Get you a plan together and then follow through with your plan. Okay, but the Smile clinics do offer in-house financing, so you can make monthly payments. You can put some cash down, finance the rest. You can finance all of it. You can go through a third-party lender. There are different things that you can do. I'm available to support you guys and to help you guys in any way that I can. You can comment below. I'm going to leave my email address in the description box. I will leave the link to my group on Facebook. I think that is a fantastic place to get support and to also reach out to others who are going through the same thing as we are. They can kind of give you tips. Talking to other people about this is probably one of the best things that you can do. Just keep an open mind. But that's all I have for this video. I'm doing great. I will come back. I am working full-time now, so I don't have as much time as I did before. But I'll try to get another video out in like a week and a half or a couple weeks just to let you guys know how I'm doing. There's also some other things that I want to go over and cover. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. Have a great weekend, and I will be seeing you guys soon.